Cisco, Intel, Sony Interactive Entertainment, Indeed, and Glassdoor, TikTok, Oracle, Advance Health, Optimum Care, Sarepta Therapeutics, manufacturing jobs laying off are Bosch's, Retiligen Plant, Whirlpool Corporation, General Dynamics, Dyson, Lucid Motors. If you did not know, we have over 7 million people unemployed and only like 6.88 million jobs available. In addition, only 57,000 jobs were created in June 2026, and April and May job creation was revised down negative 74,000 for those 2 months. So all of these layoffs and the amount of jobs available and the amount of jobs being created are a direct sign of our economy collapsing. If people don't have jobs, they cannot pay their bills. That's why you're seeing home foreclosures, credit card delinquency, student loan delinquency, auto loan delinquency, and it's going to get much worse, ladies and gentlemen. We are on day 126 of the Iran war. We're spending like there's no end in sight, and these are going to be very bad times. Buckle up, do the best that you can to, number one, do a budget and plan out your spending ahead of time. Monitor your spending as you go, adjust your spending as you go. Try to have a 6-month emergency fund. If you are currently working and you already have those, please pay off your debt or move it to a 0% interest card. Interest rates are going to be going up because of inflation. My name is Christina. I have a bachelor's degree in accounting, a master's degree in business. And if you found this post informative, please like, comment, follow, and share for more.
Let's talk about monitoring your spending as you go. Make sure y'all checking y'all banking apps regularly. You know, companies like to sneak fees in on you. They like to sneak additional charges that you didn't know about. Sometimes you got to call and get them disputed. Like, what is this? You know, and Apple seems to do that all the time. Have y'all noticed that? Apple might regularly charge you for something. You're like, what is this? Most people might not pay it no mind, or they don't worry about it because, oh, it's just $1.99 or whatever they be charging. But still, that adds up. Sometimes they get to charging people daily. I can't be the only one that has noticed that. You might see an Apple payment every week. You get the notification. If you're paying attention, you're like, I thought I just paid Apple. What is this one about? Yeah, companies doing that. They're getting greedy and taking advantage of people when they're not paying attention. You got scammers too. They might disguise I'm not going to call it a business. They might disguise their scheme as a merchant like Amazon or Apple so it doesn't seem suspicious, then drain funds from your account slowly. You definitely got to monitor your spending, as well as, despite all of that, you just need to know how much you're spending monthly on each thing. How much do I spend on rent? How much do I spend on food? Where can I cut back? That's how you have a strict strategic budget. You got to know how much you're spending. You have to be aware about it. You can't just be spending without thinking about it. No, sometimes you got to go to sleep on that purchase that you might want to make. Go to sleep on it. You might wake up, I really don't need it. This is a want. I don't need it. So I'm going to wait for a time that I have the money for it, for real, for real.
I just got laid off, and I'm trying to figure out what to do. Like, the first thing I have to do is start updating my resume, updating cover letters, applying for jobs, looking for jobs on LinkedIn, looking for jobs on Indeed. The entire market is saturated. I can't find something that I even have any interest in. If I do find something with interest, not being a Debbie Downer or speaking negatively, but it's not guaranteed I'm going to get that job. Finding that job that you really want takes time, and it sucks, especially when you have the weight of your entire family behind you. I am the provider. My wife and my 2 kids, they're going to see an impact on our social life, going out to grab food, grabbing a drink. We're not going to be able to do that right away. We're going to take time. We're going to have to figure things out slowly but surely and be responsible. But it's all timing. And if there's something about me and anyone knows me, it's time. I don't like to ponder. I want to execute. Let's do this and let's get it over with. And this is one of those moments of my life that it absolutely drags. Every day, you never know what to expect the next day. Sometimes I even look forward for rejection letters to show me that things are actually being looked at, reviewed, touched, and maybe it's not even being looked at, but at least I'm being told right away, rather than dragging me along this 2 to 3 month journey and then find out when you already have your job that you've been rejected for this job. And you're like, well, thanks for the notice. But
that's deep right there. Sometimes he looks forward to the rejection letters. That shows that they're actually looking at his application. A lot of people not getting their applications looked at. The jobs don't even reply no more. Sometimes they don't even tell you, hey, we went forward with somebody else, or, you're not fit for this job. So it's like, are people really even manually reviewing these things, or is this listing one that's old, outdated, or just a ghost listing, you know what I mean? Or they just string you along this, like he said, this whole process of wasting your time, honestly. He's just glad to get those denials sometimes. That shows that, okay, I'm doing something. They seeing my work, right? They seeing my resume. They're just not interested, man. That's deep.
I don't want to apply for another job. I have an app that just launched back in February of this year. It's on Android and iOS, and it's called FOMO Circles. It's a private social media platform that you create circles and groups. And not to go too far into it, it's just what's nice is that you can share content, and only the people that you share a circle with, they will be able to see. I built this for the family, keeping the family mentality because of my kids and everything. I don't want people just to see stuff. But then friends downloaded it, and then now I have other people that have downloaded it, and it's so rewarding. And I think this is what I want to do. I think this is the next thing I want to do. I want this app, FOMO Circles, FOMO, to be the next big thing. And whether it has 5,000, 20,000, that'll get me by. That'll get the job done. I mean, I'll figure out how to financially support my family and whatnot, but download this app and try it out and give me genuine feedback. I've had well over 50, 60, 70 people tell me things that they want on the app, and I've done everything that they've wanted. I believe I have, but give it a shot. Tell me what you think.
I was questioning, is this really a promotion for his app? Yes, it is. But I do feel like he actually got laid off and he decided, you know what? Let me put my app out there. I don't know. This could have just been a video to promote his app, and he faked like he got laid off. He put the, the shirt on and everything to make it look like he worked some type of, corporate job or whatnot. But still, this goes for the people that actually have these type of skills. I hate that it takes for them to get laid off to realize they need to take serious their skill set that they have. A lot of people skilled, but they work for other people because they don't really believe in themselves wholeheartedly. They're scared to really jump out there in the deep end. You know what I mean? They scared to step out on belief that what they have will work. But all it takes is some marketing for real. I don't understand how people have these type of skills and don't set aside some money, live as frugal as possible, cut back on the things that are considered normal in their life, and market their business or skill set so that they can have an additional stream of income or it can overtake their current stream of income and they can focus on that full time. It's a lot of people that's super talented, but still work for other people. I'm talking about they could have $1 million idea, but they never really put it out to the world. All you got to do is run Facebook ads, Instagram ads. That's all it takes. $5 a day. You scale up to $10 a day. Once you get 3 sales, it's really simple. Then you keep scaling from there from the money that you get in return from selling your product or service. I just wish more people would tap into that. I know it's a lot of skilled people out here and they don't even understand. Some people even have skills from the job that they work. They could take that and apply it to their own life and or business. Really both. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. I want to leave y'all off with that because there's somebody that's watching right now that learned either something from that job that they work that they could take with them and start a business on their own, or they have this $1 million business in their back pocket, but they really haven't taken it serious.